Squiz Kids acknowledges the traditional owners of the lands on which we podcast, the Turrbal and Kombumerri people.
Squiz Kids!
It's your daily news fix. Fun, free, fresh.
Hello and welcome to Squiz Kids Today, your fresh take on what's happening in the world around you. I'm Christy Kijarina. It's Wednesday, June 18. In Squiz Kids Today, Aussie Outback bounces back, Britain's real-life spy boss revealed, Pixar's purr-fect new plans, and Grandad shreds the skatepark. That's what's making news, kids style.
The Lowdown.
Now, we often bring you serious stories in the lowdown, like the big flood that swamped parts of Queensland earlier this year. But today, we've got some good news to share. Out in Thargomindah, a tiny outback town almost 1,000 kilometres west of Brisbane, locals are bouncing back. After record-breaking floods turned their streets into rivers, they've just hosted a big weekend of celebrations, the Thargomindah Shearers Shindig. There were pig races, colour runs, and even a panel where locals shared flood stories. But the highlight? A sheep shearing race to see who could give a sheep a full haircut the quickest. Hemi Power from New Zealand won the men's event in just 25.52 seconds. And Marites Woods, also from NZ, took out the women's title in a time of just 33.22 seconds. Imagine shearing a whole sheep in less than half a minute. And some winners even gave their prize money back to help the town recover. What legends. Meanwhile, in Victoria, there's some welcome relief for egg lovers and farmers alike. A nasty version of bird flu has spread through chicken farms near a town called Euroa, and strict quarantine rules were put in place. That means that chickens, eggs and equipment had to stay put until the virus was under control. And now, after months of working together, the farmers and the Victorian government have officially given the all clear, which means eggs should be back on supermarket shelves. So if you've been missing your brekkie favourites, it might be time to pop the toaster down and get cracking.
Spin the globe.
Each day we give the world globe a spin and find a news story from wherever it stops. And today we've landed in London, England, where one of the most secretive organisations in the world has just made a very public announcement. You've probably heard of James Bond, the spy who saves the world using secret gadgets, clever disguises and quick thinking. In the movies, Bond works for MI6, Britain's real-life foreign spy agency. And this week, MI6 made history by naming its first ever female boss. Her name is Blaise Metrawelli, and she's stepping into the top job known not as M, like in the movies, but as C, the head of the MI6 after a long career in intelligence. In fact, before this promotion, she was MI6's head of technology and innovation, kind of like the real-world version of Q, the gadget master who builds Bond's exploding pens and rocket-launching cars. Now she's in charge of keeping Britain safe from cyber hackers, foreign threats and spy ships. First Q, now C. How cool is that?
Pop Culture Corner.
Listen up, people. Pixar, the animation studio behind Finding Nemo, Inside Out and Toy Story, of course you do, has shared some exciting news. At a big animation film festival in France, Pixar gave audiences a sneak peek at their upcoming movie, Elio. It's about an 11-year-old boy who accidentally gets beamed up by aliens and mistaken for the leader of Earth. Talk about awkward. The movie's packed with colourful creatures, cosmic diplomacy, and a kid trying to find where he truly belongs. And that's not all. Pixar also announced a brand new film called Gatto, which means cat in Italian. It tells the story of Nero, a music-loving black cat in the Italian city of Venice who gets caught up with the city's feline crime gang. It'll hit cinemas in 2027. And I can stop holding my breath because yes, Toy Story 5 is officially happening. Woody and Buzz will be facing off against a super smart tablet named LilyPad. Yikes! And if you want to know more about Elio and all the big winter movies coming out this school holidays, Bryce and I will have a special winter movie guide podcast for you in a couple of weeks. You won't want to miss it.
Believe it or not.
Who would you expect to see in a skate park? Teenagers on scooters? Kids practicing kickflips? You probably wouldn't picture a grey-bearded grandpa on a mobility scooter pulling off tricks. But that's exactly who showed up at Mandurah Skate Park in Western Australia and absolutely stole the show. 52-year-old local Gavin turned heads and went viral after doing wheelies and spins on his souped-up scooter. He's being called the Mandurah legend and the skate park boss. He says all he wanted was to bring a little joy, and judging by the 750,000 views on TikTok, mission accomplished. If you want to see it for yourself, there's a link to a video in the episode notes.
Time for the quiz.
This is the part of the podcast where you get to test how well you've been listening. Question number 1. What is the name of the outback Queensland town that has just hosted the Shearers Shindig? Fantastic work if you remembered that it is Thargomindah. Question number 2. Which letter of the alphabet is code for the head of the British spy agency MI6? That's right, she is known as C. Question number 3. What is the name of the new tablet character in Toy Story 5? You'll be hearing a lot more about this one. Their name is LilyPad.
Shout outs.
It's Wednesday, June 18, International Sushi Day and International Picnic Day. And if you ask me, that is a match made in lunchtime heaven. It's also a special day for these Squiz kids celebrating a birthday today. Ava from Forest Lake, Nikita from West Albury, Angus from McLeod, Jude from Curry Curry, Lily from Canterbury, Kiara from Box Hill South and Stella from Orange. And belated birthday shout-outs go to Isabel from Concord West and Cambria from Goolwa. And a special shout-out today to Ella from Camaray, who is participating in a regional public speaking competition. Good luck, Ella, and remember, those nerves are just your body's way of getting you ready. And classroom shout-outs today go to Class 4 Green at St Michael's Primary School in Meadowbank, Class 1-2 Blue with Miss Florence at Gwenville Public School, Class 2B with Mr Browning at Bella Vista Public School, Class 1B at Westminster School in Adelaide. And lastly, but definitely not leastly, the reading group with Miss Olivia at Lawrence School, listening all the way over there in Los Angeles, California. Don't forget, if you've got a birthday coming up and you want a shout out, or if you're after a classroom shout out, drop us a line at squizkids@thesquiz.com.au or just fill out the form on our website. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for listening to Squiz Kids today. We'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, though, get out there and have a most excellent day. Over and out.